Cross River State, the state of hospitality, with capital in Calabar, has 18 local government areas. A searchlight among the 18 local government areas is Odukpani local government area, with emphasis on Adiabo village. Adiabo is one village out of the 29 villages in the local government areas. The village is one of the food baskets of the state, with its loving terrains and kind-hearted people, always willing to accept challenges. This is Adiabo village, where the family of Elder and Mrs. Edith Okun Otu comes from. At that time, a cry of a baby boy from a pregnant woman was a thing of joy and a heartwarming reception. Little Master Prince Edith Otu was born at that set place. As every other young child, Prince Otu scaled through thick and thin in his early life. He grew up in his home city of Calabar and Jos, Plateau State, where his late father has been assigned to the missionary work of the Church of Scotland. He obtained a bachelor's degree in the Faculty of Social Sciences from the University of Calabar. This became a full run to his future ambition in life. Prince Bassey Otu started his career in the banking and petroleum sector before yielding to the calls of this to make a fancy into politics. He has established time as a lover of his people, impacting in lives and giving a helping hand. Otu started his political career in April 2003 when he was elected a member of the National House of Representatives to represent Calabar Municipality and Odukpani Federal Constituency of the state. He served a two-term tenure between 2003 and 2011. He contested and was elected senator representing Cross River State Southern Senatorial District. His impact at the Senate was adjudged by many to be synonymous with human empowerment and societal development. This led to his being endorsed for re-election by his people and other major political stakeholders in the state. Prince Bassey Otu showed uncommon care, love to his people. He empowered them, embarked on infrastructural development, touching almost all the parts of his senatorial district and beyond. It was obvious this is not just an ordinary politician. His approach to the development of his people is born out of genuine, authentic motive to impact in the sands of time. What are the reasons for these pragmatic steps into politics?
Having hustled and worked very hard in my youth, I can boldly say I understand my people. I know their pains, I know their hopes, and I'm back to restore those hopes. I represent the men and women toiling on the plantain and palm plantation. I represent the hopeless, the homeless, the widow, and the widowers, the street kids, and market women. I know that every day gets harder for working families to get by. The rent gets higher, taxes go higher, healthcare keeps failing, roads stay potholes, and their income stays the same or even less. It is obvious that the challenges are growing bigger by the day. It is clear we deserve a champion.
Prince Otu, a man with rare leadership qualities, enviable antecedents, is respected and celebrated across ethnic boundaries of the state. His impact in public institutions unwaveringly pushed advocacy for human empowerment, capacity building, and societal development. His penchant for securing jobs for countless youths and women in federal government agencies and parastatals are second to none. He single-handedly sponsored the Nigeria Content Development Act, which today has revolutionized the petroleum sector and has put food on the tables of many. The list is endless. In line with his passion for development, Prince Otu sponsored the Deep Offshore and Inland Basin Production Sharing Contract Amendment Bill in 2019, Gas Flaring Bill 2019, Constitution Alterations Bill 1999, Nigeria Sovereign Investment Authority Act 2020, Federal University of Technology Akwa Ibom State Bill 2011. By this, it was obvious that his sojourn at the National Assembly was not only engaging but hugely productive. Prince Otu became the product of the time, the desire of all youths in the state. Moreover, all this greatness would not have been without awards. Oh yes, his records of empowerment from gifts of land documents, vehicular gifts, scholarship, and even financial grants to business development was not left out.
My tenure as the president of Calabar South Student Association, Prince Otu came in, then was a senator, came in and then gave scholarship to almost all our executives and then gave laptops to enhance technology learning. And at that level, it was a very serious show of commitment and support to the students of Calabar South local government, which he was representing at the upper chambers then. So since that time, the entire student of Calabar South local government have been following him and been supporting him. He's a fair man and we trust his judgment. The only thing that a leader holds to for the people is to make the people believe in him.
It was based on this pedigree and the fact that Cross Riverians appreciate the efforts and contributions of Prince Bassey Otu that Cross Riverians started calling him into the rings by urging him to take a shot at the number one seat in the state.
It's not called the Sweet Prince because of anything, but because of the good work he did when he was in the Senate and the House of Representatives. He's an achiever. Legislatively, he has done a lot. He's the man that introduced the real, when I put the word real, I mean the real empowerment, what they call empowerment. He empowered the youth, gave so many people so many things, work. To an extent, he was buying land for his constituents to build. He encouraged a lot of businesses. So for us in Cross River, having such a man to come and be our governor, we are highly honored and we feel great.
The governance is going to be different from others because it's people first manifesto. Everybody's somebody in his government. That is the mantra. And so we are not looking down at anybody. He's a very down-to-earth man. He's a man that listens to advices. He likes issue-based discussion and argument. Bring it to the table. And for every good leader, that is what it's supposed to be.
It's saying that says all the things we are doing is being written against us. And what he has done is what is speaking for him today. And I'm so happy to be part and parcel of this. At least governor coming from my humble family. I thank God for that.
Before now, having been born a prince, the name Prince was attached to him. But when he served us well in the House of Representatives, he gained the additional name Sweet Prince. And that led to his promotion into the Senate, where he also did excellently well. And he was promoted again to Sweetest Prince. Now for us, there wouldn't have been any other person at this time to succeed His Excellency Governor Benedict Ayade, considering the enormous challenges in Cross River State, ranging from insecurity to unemployment to dilapidated structures, name it. So for us, we're indeed very happy.
He's a man that has shown competence, capacity as a member of House of Rep, as a senator of the Southern Senatorial District. Of course, that's what earned him the name Sweet Prince. So he has the capacity and the competence. He knows his onions when it comes to administration. I mean, to me, I call him the people's governor elect. Of course, on the 29th of May, he'll be sworn in as the governor of Cross River State. So it's on the familiar terrain already.
The name stands for goodness. He is known for kindness. He is known for his loving character. He is known for humility. No wonder people called him Sweet Prince. And recently, that has given the Cross River State a status of a destination of sweetness. I have known him for quite a number of years. He has not changed from what I used to know him. He's a good man. He's a man of the people. He's a giver. He's a man that stands out in terms of politics. His credentials is second to none. By the grace of God, his good works over the years has earned him, the new office today as the governor-elect of Cross River State.
His experience, foresighted leadership qualities, capacity and willingness to advance the rich political and socio-economic history of the state stood him shoulder high above others.
And I've come to the conclusion that is only a man with vast experience. It is only a man who is connected to the grassroots. It is only a man who understands the problems of the common man. And that it is only a man who is connected in the 3 senatorial districts of the state. That it is only a man who can open any door in the national. And that is only a man who is internationally accepted, who has an international friend. On the strength of that, I stand here today to present myself in all humility, sincerity of purpose, and every seriousness that one can think of. That I am ready to serve you as incoming governor.
Prince Bassey Otu heeded the counsel of his people, including those of the political stakeholders, to contest on the platform of All People's Congress. He went through the political primaries where he emerged as the flag bearer of the party.
Otu, Otu, Prince Otu, Bassey Edet, Prince Otu, 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 Bassey Otu, Senator Bassey Otu. He polled 811 votes. To Senator John Owen, who polled 84 votes. Prince Agara polled 63 votes. By the powers conferred on me by the All Progressive Congress, APC, as chairman of Cross River State Governorship Election Primaries, I, Mohammed Umokolo, do hereby declare that having fulfilled all laid down procedures precedent to the election of this day, May 26, 2022, declare Prince Edet Bassey Otu as the winner to fly the flag of our party on 2023.
Today, you put in place a solid foundation, both in terms of industrialization and very aggressive agric revolution. Your Excellency, I promise that we will continue where you will stop.
He went through a rigorous campaign, crisscrossing the length and breadth of the state, selling his ideas and his party manifestos to the good people of the state. On March 18, 2023, the result of the governorship election was announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Prince Otu emerged as winner with a total of 258,690 votes ahead of his opponent, who had 179,639 votes.
The number of PVC collected where elections did not hold or were cancelled stood at 44486, 44,486. And this obviously is less than the margin of lead between the candidate that pulled the highest number of votes and the candidate that pulled the second number of votes, that stood at 78983. And therefore, Otu Bassey Otu of the APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared a winner and is resolved elected.
An acceptance speech by the Governor-elect of Cross River State, Senator Prince Bassey Otu. Fellow Cross Riverians, this is the day we have waited for, prayed for, and hoped for. It is the day that demonstrates in the most profound way the strength of our democracy and our people's collective resolve to continue our peaceful march into a new era of growth and economic prosperity. Brothers and sisters, I dedicate this victory to God Almighty, who in his infinite wisdom has given us this day. The victory has once again proven God's immense presence in the affairs of Cross River State. There's not a shadow of doubt about that. The glory belongs to him. My gratitude goes to our dear Governor, His Excellency Professor Ben Ayade. In developing countries, experience has shown that the struggle for power is not often a contest of ideas, but a battle between right and wrong, and justice and injustice. Your Excellency, you stood your ground and ensured that the delicate balance that holds our beloved state in place did not trip and tumble. This singular act has set you apart as a man of deep convictions and passionate moral force. You have each your name in history. Thank you so much.
To whom much is given, much is expected. Now that the election has come and gone, and Prince Otu had been elected as the next governor of Cross River State, what are the expectations of Cross Riverians from the incoming governor and his administration?
Projects that the present governor has started, issue, supervise and ensure that they come to a good conclusion. It should also, we've had the donor agencies having not come in the way we should for us to benefit. It should be able to strengthen that aspect for them to have that confidence in us, for them to be able to pump in. And it should be able to empower the youth as it is. The local government elections will be run by him. I mean, it should be democratic in whatever he's doing. And employment. We're going to have about 7,000 to 12,000 vacancies in the civil service. We should be able to ensure that we fill those vacancies on time. Then the federal government, Cross Riverians are lacking in most of the areas. He should be able to strengthen that by ensuring he has a working and good relationship with the federal for us to benefit. So for me, Sweet Prince, the ball is in your court. Don't disappoint Cross Riverians.
Him to take off the Skolombo boys from the streets within the first 100 days. If we could have any government abandoned property that we can renovate and take these boys out of the street. Let me tell you, for every good governance, and for us, even as adults, the best thing to happen to us in policy direction is giving us hope. When you have hope for tomorrow, there is hope that will keep you to survive till tomorrow. And so if you give these children little hope that there could be better days tomorrow, you see them change for good, change their mindset, change their psyche. And then for those who want to go to school, we set a place for them to, then you develop skill acquisitions. Give them hope, take them off the streets.
The expectation is so much from cross variants, but I know who Prince is. He's going to deliver in all the things he has said. All what I need from cross variants is cooperation, prayers, and goodwill, because if you don't give him goodwill, he won't be able to do what he has promised. But from his track record, I think he will deliver all the good things that cross-variance needs.
The roads, and result in flooding and so on and so forth. The seals, the drains, clean up the roads and maintain potholes. Once you do that, everybody, a normal cross-variant, you see, it doesn't look for so much. Just give him the necessities, small things, and he's just fine. So that's where I expect the government to. Anytime I go to one of these markets, I don't come back happy.
He's going to take off food on the table, and people will really appreciate the idea Prince is coming with, the empowerment structure is coming with, that will help build the children and feed them forever.
I will advise the incoming governor, Senator Prince Bassey Otu, to revive the state. One, in area of security. Basically, we need to fight insecurity. Once we can achieve that, investors will start coming back to the state. And looking at Tinapa, I'm just coming back from Tinapa now. What I've seen in Tinapa is an eyesore. If you look at the huge investment in that place, and it's not bringing anything food to the state. Look at the CICC. Look at what the NSAS did to us. So I will pray, let the incoming government do much on that to revive those areas. If those areas are revived, there will be so much coming to this. There will be investors coming here to work, and that will really bring up our IGR.
Prince Otu's ability to relentlessly search for solutions to challenges facing the state, his patience for finding innovation and creative ways to problem solving, and his relentless desire to overcome obstacles is an inspiration to everyone. It is hoped that as Prince Bassey Otu is sworn in as the governor of the state, a new dawn will be ushered in that will engender peace, flourishing economic development, infrastructural renaissance, promotion of our social-cultural value, as well as renewed commitment to the promotion of tourism in the state. Indeed, Prince Otu is the New Deal. Welcome, the sweet prince.
Gandhi.